Hi, this is David Orlofsky, and welcome to the Parsha in 5, where we give you 5 minutes, count them, 5 minutes of insight into the local Parsha. And this week's local Parsha, as opposed to the Express Parsha, is Vayetzei. And of course, this is the dramatic story of the development of the Jewish people, wherein Yaakov goes into Gullus, and he goes by Lavan, one of those crooked guys in all of Tanakh. And he sees Rachel, and he knows he's going to have children with her, and he wants to marry her. And she says, "Listen, you seem like a very nice fellow." She was young, You seem like a very nice fellow, but you seem like a very nice boy. He was, in fact, 77 at the time, and she was a little girl. So he says, you seem like a very nice boy, 77-year-old man. And who says age difference is a problem? And he says, the only thing is, my dad will never let it. He'll make me, my older daughter marry first. So he says, I am his brother. Says Rashi, if he's an honest man, so then I'm the son of Yitzchak, and I'm an honest man. And if he's a Ramai, if he's a trickster, I'm a bigger trickster than he is. I'm a bigger Ramai. Yikes. This is Yaakov, the Ish Emes. Emes the Yaakov. Yaakov does everything for Emes, and he's bragging to this girl that I'm a bigger liar and cheat than your dad? I don't know, is that the way to win the hearts of a young lady? Should be bragging about all your wonderful midas and how terrific you are, as opposed to bragging about that. That's number one. Number two is, he obviously wasn't. In modern Hebrew, when you say, I spelled it out in black and white, the expression they use is Rachel bitcha katana, because Yaakov did everything he could to make it clear, I want Rachel, not some Rachel from the Shuk, your daughter Rachel, and not if you change Leah's name to Rachel, I'm telling you, bitcha katana. And it didn't help. Lavan managed to switch it anyway, in spite of all of his precautions. So you weren't as big a Ramai as he was. So what do you mean? So Yaakov is saying something much deeper. He's saying, if he's a Ramai, I'm a bigger Ramai than he is. You know why? Because I'm going to be honest and let him take advantage of me. If he wants to be honest, he has the schus to be the Zayda of Klal Yisrael. And if he wants to be a crook, I'm sneakier than he is, because I'm going to be honest. And he's going to do every shtick he can do against me, so that at the end, when I say to Rachel and Leah, let's go, they say, well, he's never been a father to me. So I say, if God says leave, let's leave. There's nothing for us here. And when Lavan chases after his children and grandchildren with an army, and he looks at his grandchildren cowering in fear before him, he suddenly realizes he had the chance to be something great, and he lost it. And so when he says at the end to Yaakov, the sheep are my sheep, the daughters are my daughters, the children are my children, and everything is mine, the words ring hollow. It could have been true, but he let himself take advantage of Yaakov, and at the end, he's the one who lost out. As that dramatic scene at the end of Mary Poppins, where the little boy puts the coin in his father's hand, and he says, here's the tuppence, Father. I hope that makes everything all right. And the father realizes he's lost everything over 2 pence. That's a tuppence, 2 pence. And Lavan suddenly has to confront the fact that he could have been someone great in history, and he gave it up for small, selfish motivations. Be great. We have that opportunity. Let's understand that going into this Shabbos, and everyone should make the most of it. Shabbos.